Hello to my dear friends, how are you? Bronson and I are headed over to the neurologist's office, and I got my Botox shots moved up over a month. I thought they were scheduled for March, and I got to thinking about what day of the week it was, and I looked at the calendar. I'm like, you know, I might be a week off on this. I mean, a month off on this. So sure enough, it wasn't scheduled for March, it was scheduled for April. And I'm on day 10 of this long thing. Am I in the camera?
Yeah.
Of this escalated pain. I did not feel like getting out. I did not feel like getting ready to do this. I called on Monday, today's Tuesday, so they got me in right away. I'm going in today. This will be my first set of Botox shots. I'm a little bit nervous about going because it's either not going to work, it's going to make them worse, or it won't work the first time and you have to go back in 90 days to do it again to see if it'll work. I don't really know exactly what to expect. I'm really hoping this works well. I'm taking a lot of stuff to get myself out of pain. So I'm taking emergency medicine every day. I'm taking daily prescription medicine. And then I've started these other natural things. And I don't know what's caused all this current escalated pain. But the only thing I can think of is activity. Activity is what agitates my head. And I've been, before this started, I was really active. So I am currently very fatigued. My head hurts. My ears hurt because of ringing ears. The more my head hurts, the more the ringing in my ears, the louder it is. So I am, I'm just not feeling very well overall at all. So my appointment is in 40 minutes. It's 10:50 right now.
11:50.
Oh, we jumped ahead. We sprung forward an hour, but I don't have the phone. Oh, what time is it?
It's 11:51.
11:51. Oh, I was making sure I wasn't an hour off for my appointment. Anyway, my appointment's at 12:30. So we'll see how this appointment goes, and I'll come back and tell you what happens. Okay, I am here, and can you see Bronson? Bronson is here with me. He's out on spring break this week. And there was one more thing that I wanted to say. This is the first time in a long time that I've experienced this. It's not unusual, it's just been a really long time. Right here, this part of my face right here, I better put those glasses back on. It feels numb, and that just happens when I get a really bad migraine. But it's affecting my speech very slightly. I'm positive that you can't hear it on a video. Bronson can't tell. It's just something that I can feel, that my face is not working real well. I used to have a lot of trouble with my speech just slowing down and my speech turning a little bit slurry. So I'm a little surprised that this has turned into, that it's starting to turn into this. So I just want to make sure I tell you everything that I am feeling before we get these shots, so we can really compare results when I get done with this and see how I'm doing. And right now I'm doing quite poorly. I just had my first Botox injections, and that hurt so bad it made my eyes cry tears. So when we got done, the doctor gave me a box of tissue right there. He said, most people get good results, so they keep coming back even though it hurts. I did not know it was going to hurt as bad as it did. He did shots right above here. I don't know if you can see bumps on my forehead. I haven't looked at my face yet. And he did on the side of my head, and he did in my neck and my shoulders. Is that what he did? Mm-hmm. Yeah, he did in the back, like up in my hair, on the back of my neck, and he did in my did on my shoulder. My shoulders was the least painful. My head does not hurt as bad as it did before the injections, but it's because I'm in such shock. My body is so shocked from this pain. He is going to check right now to see if I can go over to the hospital and actually get an IV that will bring my pain down and take care of this cycle. So they're checking with insurance to see what they have to do and if they can send me over right now, and then maybe I can just get out of this pain that I've been in for 10 days. I'm ready to get out of pain because he wanted me to do something else at home, but he told me that, you know, if that didn't work, we could do these infusions. And I said, well, can we just do those? Because I'm just miserable, and I don't feel, after taking all of the, I got 3 emergency meds at home that I've been taking besides my regular prescription, besides this Butterbur and B2 and all this other stuff I'm trying to take. I don't have much hope in that. So if they can send me over right now, I'm thrilled. Bronson's not, though. That means he has to stay up here with his mama. Poor kid. He had no idea what he was in for today. Bronson and I are now in the hospital, and they just brought me into a room, and I'm waiting for somebody to come back to explain what they're going to do and actually what they're going to give me. It's some kind of triptan IV that they're going to give me. And my body has totally remembered the pain that it forgot, and I'm still moving around, so now my pain level in my head is really shot up. This still really hurts. Bronson said that, the neurologist said that the pain from the Botox shots lasts about an hour. It's been over an hour now, but I still really feel that pain. And I don't know if I told you this already, but it can take up to a week for us to know if this works or not. If I don't get any results with Botox the first time around, I come back in 90 days, we do it again. If there are no results the second time, then it's just not for me and it won't work. If it works a little bit the first time, it's possible the second time when I go back that it will work a lot more, and then we can continue these and hopefully get a ton of relief. So let's see how this this will be my very first time to get an infusion, to get an IV to try to help me with pain for my head. So I'm kind of excited because maybe in a few hours I won't have any pain. Won't that be nice? Hey, Bronson. Bronson was explaining to me about how IVs are cold. Is it the saline solution you said?
The saline solution is what's in normal IV, but the one you're getting is mostly just, it's probably going to be part saline, and then most of it's probably going to be the tryptin, and then some other stuff. And that right there is the saline bag. They're going to put that, they're putting that into Mom, so when her lungs, I mean not her lungs, her veins, they'll get bigger to put for the medication to go in, so it goes in faster and safe. Okay, now we have a drip of Pepsid. Saline is on the left, Pepsid is on the right. The next thing they're going to do is put some Phenergan, is that what she called it? I don't know.
It's the one that helps with nausea.
This is the one that helps with nausea, Pepsid.
Well, both of them. This one right here, this Pepsid helps with the acid in your stomach, and then the Phenergan helps with nausea. They're going to give it to me up front and instead of waiting to see if I need it, because my stomach is already nauseous. I think it's because of the pain in my head. This is a 4-hour process. I didn't know it took so long to do this. I think she said this bag right here takes about 20 minutes. And then the next one, the Phenergan, is 30 minutes. And then they give me magnesium. Magnesium, I think she said, takes like 30 minutes. And then I don't know what else they're giving. They're giving me quite a bit of stuff. They're giving me some Depakote. And I'm not sure what else they're giving me. But it takes 4 hours because they do one thing at a time. And I have to come back for 2 more days. Today's Tuesday, so I come back on Wednesday and I come back on Thursday. And just hang out and get IVs, and hopefully I'm going to be so much better when this is all over with. Now we are on to our third thing. This right here is magnesium.
Here's Mom. She was feeling some side effects of the medicine. They gave her some Benadryl. Now she's passed out. Well, not really passed out. She's just trying to sleep. And they put a new, well, that's the Benadryl right there. And that's new. Benadryl hurting, they put a heat pad right there for her.
Okay, I'm home. I finished about 7:30, and I was home by 8. William found a very nice lady, Sister Jackie from our church. She came with William. So I'm going to meet him downstairs because we didn't make an exact plan. And so I'm calling William and I don't get him, so I'm calling Jackie. She picks up the phone, the elevator opens, and they're all standing there. And Micah was there with her wheelchair, wondering what in the world is going on. Where are we? Huh? You didn't know what was going on, did you?
No.
So the CNA called in at the last minute and she was sick, so I just put Micah to bed. My head is a little bit better. I'm just exhausted. It's been such a long day. I finished about 7:30 with all that IV stuff and we started it at 2. So it took a really long time, but I am very hopeful. I go back tomorrow and I go back on Thursday. So I'll be getting in super late on Wednesday and Thursday because my visits are in the afternoon. And they take a really long time because they do item by item to do those, to put those IV medications in my IV. Huh, Mikey? I didn't think that I was going to be able to drive because of the Benadryl. So I think tomorrow and the next day I won't let them give me that Benadryl. We were right at the end of that drip that had the medication in it that I was having the reaction from. So tomorrow, I just won't say anything. I'm just going to let them put it in and be done. I won't have the hang up, but then I can drive myself home the next 2 days, which is much easier than doing all that. Sister Jackie was already in her pajamas and she got dressed just to come get me. I felt terrible that she had to do that, but she's super nice. She's actually been in some of my videos, and I was going to video her coming home. And I'm looking for my phone because I knew I had my phone in my hand coming off the elevator. And Bronson, that sly little booger, he confiscated my phone. He must have just grabbed it from me as soon as I was coming off the elevator. Let's see, alright, we got us both in here. Got us both in there right there, Miss Mikey Lou. Did you have a good afternoon with Deb? Deb came. Did you have a good afternoon? Yeah. You ready for bed?
Yeah.
Alright guys, I am ready for bed, and the story is yet to be told on how I would feel. So I say bye-bye to your friends. I will look to the hills from whence cometh my help, for my help cometh from the Lord, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Can you say bye-bye? Bye-bye. See ya. Bye-bye. See ya.